Good morning, Reformation Lutheran Church and School. This is Miss Jen reporting from the RLCS newsroom. We have breaking news of wild and wonderful animals being observed in the rainforest. In fact, our first guest is here. Let's say hello to our first guest. What is it? I'll tell you in just a second. It is a gibbon's monkey. This is the gibbon. In fact, it's a pair. The gibbon monkey likes to swing from tree to tree using their long arms and hands. The gibbon can swing about 10 feet at a time. That's almost 2 of Miss Jen. They can change direction in a split second. That means they can change direction like this. That quick, ladies and gentlemen. If a gibbon is on the ground or a tree branch, it will walk upright, which means just like we walk. But it will have its arms in the air like this to help keep it from dragging on the ground. The gibbons do not have tails, but they have longer arms and thicker hair than other apes. Although gibbons are mostly omnivores, that means they like to eat meat and plants, they mostly eat fruit. They also love to eat leaves, twigs, flowers, insects, and eggs. And they have a loud voice that they use to warn other gibbons to stay away from their home. Now the boy gibbons are black, but they're born white, and their hair gets darker between the ages of 2 to 4 years old, and the girl gibbons are white. Both boys and girl gibbons can live to be about 25 years old, and they only have one baby at a time. They are diurnal. That means they stay awake during the day and sleep at night. And when they sleep in a tree, they sleep with their knees bent and their faces buried between their knees and their chest. Thank you, gibbon, for swinging on by. It was great to learn all about you. Let's welcome our next family to the studio. Here they are. There you go. They are a pair of orangutans. There we go. And here is another one of its family. The orangutan has long orange hair and flat black faces. It likes to spend most of its life in a tree. It will build its nest in the branches to sleep, and it gets a lot of its food from the trees. Their long arms help them swing from tree to tree. From fingertip to fingertip is about 7 feet. That means you were to stretch their arms out all the way apart, that's 7 feet. That's longer than they are tall, and it's even longer than I am. They use their hands and feet to grab and hold onto branches and food. The babies cling to mom for the first 6 to 8 months of its life, and they stay close to mom until it's about 8 years old. And they are very smart. They'll use leaves to get protection from rain and sun, almost like an umbrella. Thank you two for swinging by. It was great learning all about you. And keep on walking. We don't want you getting hurt. The next creature has stopped by the studio. Should we see what it is? Here it is. That's an unusual looking creature. Are we sure we have the right creature? It's called a three-toed sloth. Wonder why. Here are some more of its family members. The three-toed sloth is called the three-toed sloth because, well, it has 3 toes. It is the world's slowest mammal. It looks like they wear a mask, and it looks like they haven't ever cut their fingernails. Like, ever. That's gross. Cut your nails, please. Ugh. Their fur is green from algae, and it helps them hide in the trees. They live in trees for about 1 week at a time, and then come down only to go to the bathroom. Their long claws help them hang on to branches and swing from tree to tree. Their back legs are not very strong, so when they're on the ground, they use their front legs and claws to help pull them along on their bellies. They eat at night and like to eat leaves and fruit, and they get their water from the plants. Their babies are born in the trees and hang on to mom for about 9 months. Once the babies are able to feed themselves, mom moves away to a different area and leaves that area for her kids. Wow, that's pretty cool. Well, I'm sure we'll be seeing you around later, because you're not really moving fast, but it's nice learning all about you. It's time for our final guest of the rainforest. Let's take a peek at who it is. Whoa, that's one pretty kitty. It's called a jaguar. Here we go. And here it is, just lounging around. Just don't get too close, you don't want it to bite you. The jaguar is the third largest cat and the largest cat in all the Americas. It lives in the rainforest but can sometimes be found in the forest and open plains. It looks like a leopard but is larger and stockier. The jaguar has fewer but larger rosettes. Those are called the spots. And the rosettes have dots in the middle. The jaguar likes to live alone. It can live to be about 11 to 15 years old. It has padded paws which allow it to run fast and quietly. The rough texture on the paws allows it to have extra grip and climb up trees and run faster. It is typically nocturnal, which means it is more active at night and sleeps during the day. It likes to sleep in long grasses, trees, or areas surrounded by trees. It likes to be hidden while it sleeps as a way to protect itself. It also likes to surprise its prey by leaping to the water or from a very high tree. The jaguar loves the water and is very good at swimming. Sometimes that jaguar will dip its tail in the water like a fishing line to catch fish. Thank you for not hurting us today, Jaguar. It's been great learning about you. And please have a safe trip back to the rainforest. Well, that's all from this segment. This is Miss Jen reporting to you from the RLCS newsroom. May God bless you and your family.